have always been the jokester in every situation. When our family friend Susan took my sister, Mama, and I out for her birthday, my humor made a big splash at Dolly Parton's Splash Country. This is Making a Splash at Splash Country by Dakota Shortridge. Sometime in June, my mama's friend Susan wanted to go to Splash Country in Tennessee to celebrate her birthday. We got up at 7 a.m. to a nice chill in the air so that we could meet Susan at her home. Now, before I get started on the story, you need to know that my sister and I can't swim. We actually bought a swimsuit and a beach towel the day before. Since my sister and I aren't the most confident ladies in the world, we bought very classy old lady swimsuits. We look like movie stars in the 1950s. Liza Minnelli had nothing on us. Now that everyone was up and at 'em and ready to go, we shoved all of our giant mom purses into Susan's big, kind of small black SUV and went on our way. The drive up to Tennessee was nothing but gossip. We gossiped about people we know and celebrities we don't know, but act like we've known them our whole lives. It didn't take us very long to get to Splash Country because Susan drives faster than most cops. Dally and I have never been to Splash Country or anything that's considered a vacation destination, so we were overly excited. When we got there, all you seen were your typical white bread families with the 2.5 kids running around in one-piece swimsuits that weren't even wet. The first thing we did was ride this big yellow raft-like floaty. We all sat down on the raft and the nice fellow pushed us down the ride. One thing I just have to say is that the lifeguards there were like watching an episode of Baywatch. Every single one of them were beautiful in their red trunks or in their one-piece swimsuits. Even the ones that weren't chiseled out of marble were breathtaking. It was very distracting, especially when you're supposed to be having fun with your mother, sister, your almost aunt, and her baby. Before I rode some of the rides, I looked like a young Liza. But soon after, I looked like Liza had been hit in the face with a waterfall. There was no way any of these David Hasselhoffs would even look twice at me now. With this knowledge, I just used my comedy to make a splash. Dally and I went on one of our last ride adventures before going home. We went down the first ride with the big yellow raft for the last time. But this time there was another lifeguard there pushing us down the water slide. This lifeguard was handsome, but this one was wearing aviators looking like a cocky Tom Cruise. It was our turn and we all wobbled our way onto the ride. Right before he let us go, this guy said, "Now, don't you scream too loud." And before he pushed us down, I said, "I bet you say that to all you girls, you big perv." He smiled and aggressively pushed us down the slide. Dally and Susan laughed all the way down. We even told the lady lifeguard at the bottom. After I said that, I saw that guy everywhere. He was hitting on all the Pamela Anderson lady lifeguards. We went on our final ride of the day, which was the most dangerous. It was like a water roller coaster, but you have to dangle your feet off the front. When you go through, it gets really dark and water just sprays you straight in the face. I couldn't breathe. I was worried about Dally and Susan because they are both asthmatics. They said where I was in the front, I blocked most of the water. When the ride was finally over, there was a guy lifeguard there who looked like Owen Wilson if he was a miniature Greek god. When we got off of the breathtaking ride, I looked straight at him and said, "You might need to give me mouth-to-mouth because that ride, as well as you, took my breath away." I automatically started laughing at my own joke, along with Susan and Dally. The lifeguards around him found it hilarious that this busted Liza was hitting on him. He just turned beet red. I'm so thankful that Susan let us join her for her Splash Country birthday. It was a hoot. I hit on more people than Rocky in his 6 films. Even though I wasn't the best looking girl there, I used my wit and charm to make a difference and a different kind of splash at Splash Country. Thank you.